Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the vlog channel. If you are new here and you're looking for my main channel, link is down in the description. Go check that out. Today is a little bit of a busy day for me as far as life in general goes. I got a lot going on. Building plans, podcast that I'm on a little bit later on this afternoon with a good friend of mine, Bobby Jones. A lot of cool stuff is happening right now, but to start off this video, I just want to say that we are running very low on these motivated water bottles right here. And as you can see, it's probably one of the coolest water bottles ever to hit the market in any type of industry, especially the fitness industry, kind of like what we're gearing towards with this. Just kind of like a healthy alternative. I'm supposed to be here at 8 a.m. and I'm already down here at 4 p.m. And it's good to drink more water than this. I mean, this is a half-gallon size or whatever. So go to Shop Motivated right now. Go get yourself one of these before they are all gone, folks. And the sealed top, that's what's most important. You can do this all day long, shake it around. Not gonna have any type of drippage at all. So you use promo code BOTTLE at checkout, and that's gonna get you, I don't even know how many percentage off, but it gets you something off. So let's go ahead, let's start today. I've got a meeting at 10 a.m. Yeah, I got a meeting at 10 a.m. For some future plans that are going to be revealed here very soon. Hopefully this all kind of works out and isn't too crazy expensive. As most of y'all know, if you're building anything right now, you're crazy. But I'm kind of in this point right now in my life where I've got to make that decision and pretty quick too. So anyway, I got a whole stack of stuff that I got to take to these builders, start the build process, start this quote, and yeah, this is going to be the second project building-wise that I've had to do this year. So without any further ado, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to get my day started. I'm going to take you all along the road all day long here, hopefully, and yeah, show you what is going on today. Maggie, I'll be right back. Hold on my phone calls. I always wanted to say that. That's like a dream come true, me able to say that. What up, Michael?
Good morning.
Hey, man. I'll be back. Hold my phone calls. Okay. Good morning. Hold my phone calls. I'll be back.
All right.
You're packing motivated orders. Hey, check it out. Check it out. Got inventory for days. Come on, folks. Right here, we got the bottle up here on the top shelf now. Come on now. Get a little bit of... Hey, give me some pom-pom.
Pom-pom?
That's what it sounds like at the auction on Thursday nights, folks. All right, hey, real note, I need a battery for this camera. Okay. Please and thank you. Yeah, I'm going to the builder's thing. Oh, I can't show you all the dry erase board. Too much information on there. Video ideas, I know will get stolen because that's literally what happens to everything I do. Anytime I have an idea, somebody just whoop steals it right out.
That's in the case. The other ones are probably still from Penhurst.
All right, sweet. Yeah, I'm running at 17% on this battery, Dylan. All right, hold my calls, Dylan. I'll be back. All right, so I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of nervous right now. For the simple fact of this, I really don't know how much this is gonna cost me, but I really feel like it's not gonna be cheap. And the price of building and all that right now is through the roof. Look at this. I need you all to drop a like on this video because look at this, it's a damn seatbelt. I'm wearing one for once in my life because I'm filming a video. So I don't know how this is really gonna turn out. I don't know how or what to expect. I've never built a house before. I've built other things, but yeah, a house is a little bit different. Here's what I hate. I literally hate this. You gotta pick out doorknobs. What color doorknobs? What style doorknobs do you want? What color trim do you want? Do you want... it's just like... The door. What kind of door do you want? Do you want a solid door? Do you want a not solid door? I mean, there's like, do you want glass panel door? I mean, there's so many options, and I know what I want, but sometimes it's very hard for me to articulate exactly what I want. I know what's in my head, but sometimes I have trouble allowing other people to take a project and say, all right, cool, we got it from here. We know around about what you want. So that's what's really bothering me here lately is I'm gonna tell them what I want, and if it doesn't turn out like I want, then I'm very unhappy because I'm paying top dollar and premium price for you know, a very, very nice home, pole building, and all that kind of stuff. So, I don't know. Oh boy, we're about to have a fucking wreck right here. So, anyway, this idiot tried to come over one more lane. Come on over now, jackass. I'll hit the brakes. Let's see how good yours works.
I get to it first, I got you mad. I get sad when I get to it last. Get it, then I'm never going back. Get it, then I'm never going back. I get to it first, I got you mad. I get sad when I get to it last. Get it, then I'm never going back. Get it, then I'm never going back.
Update. I think it went better than expected, but not as I expected, if that makes any sense at all. So I'm gonna get to basically what happened in that builders meeting. Good grief, I spent like an hour and a half there, and that was just like the whole preliminary start of things. But anyway, we've got a couple of problems here. Obviously the John Deere mower, this thing is very old. Not very old, but it's pretty old. It's probably 10 or 15 years old now. This poor thing has gone through hell and back. As you can see, we've had to like kind of redneck engineer some stuff. It's a long story. It's got its fair share of problems, but anyway, it's Old Faithful here. Reed's been cutting some of the grass around here. We've been spraying some weeds as well. As you all know, the blacktop in the parking lot just got reseal coated. I don't know why I really don't know why they have this machine here running. This doesn't make much sense. It's a porta-cool, and it's not very cool right now, but we have this running for what reason, I do not know. I'm more confused than ever now. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn this off, wasting electricity. And anyway, I'm gonna take y'all in here to another project that I'm working on here. Maybe y'all like it, maybe you won't. Maybe this video that I'm gonna do here in the future will be an absolute flop. I'm not exactly sure, but I do wanna show you all this. So most of you know I do a lot of mud riding. When I say mud riding, I'm talking about like four-wheeling and side-by-side, like going through the mud. Well, I'm gonna show you something. So whatever you do, don't mind the mess, but this here is my 2020 Can-Am Defender HD10 XMR. Got the winch on the front, got the snorkels up there, which basically means I can go up to here in water. So basically above my neck. It's got a really, really cool storage system underneath. As you can see, I take this thing mudding. Don't do the greatest job cleaning it. So anyway, she's a little dusty and dirty right now, but this thing here, I know this sounds crazy. She is about to get a major, major upgrade as far as aesthetics and mud purpose building. It's gonna be a really, really cool build once this thing is all said and done with. But actually, I don't even know how many hours I have on this thing. Let's check this out. I've got 131 miles on it. So in the mud world, that's really not a whole lot, or even in the side-by-side world, that's really not a whole lot. I've seen stuff with 10, 12,000 miles on these machines sometimes, and you know, it is what it is. But right here, this is the race shop. The race car's actually not in here right now. But I wanted to show you all this because I'm gonna do a complete video on me upgrading this, taking it mudding, testing it out, all of the new stuff that I'm putting on it. But basically, there's big boxes here from Super ATV, as you can see. When you put that comparison to my foot, it's a huge box. Also got a couple of different little parts and pieces. I just kind of opened up the boxes just to see. I got a mirror right here. Forgot what was in here. Yeah, still don't know what those are. Got some storage containers in the back. Got a new front and rear bumper here that we're gonna put on this thing. But this is gonna be a pretty big upgrade here soon on the channel, and that's what I wanna show you more of, is kind of this life that I live. Again, I've never really vlogged any of this before, so all will be kind of new for all of you watching. So that's an update there on what's going on in my other world. All right, this is a little weird, but next up, I'm actually in my dad's old office, and I've actually left it the same. I gotta take a phone call real quick. Hello? Hey, doing good, sir. How are you doing? Yeah, how's it going? That's good, man. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, we're 100%. There's no issue, man. You and I, we swept that under the rug, and yeah, we just, hey, everything's good on my end if it's good on your end. Oh, no. Hey, not at all. We'll accommodate you any way that we can. And how many numbers do you need? I'll go ahead and put it in with Jamie. All right, 4 numbers. Well, I'll get them all put in, and if you need anything else in the meantime, just give us a shout. All right, hey, that'll work. Thank you. Bye-bye. That right there was a dealer I actually had a problem with probably like 6 or 8 months ago now. And it wasn't the greatest outcome ever, but we shook hands and went separate ways. But this situation right there, this is how you're supposed to do business. We had a major disagreement, and it really didn't pan out in anyone's favor. He went his way, I went my way type thing. We basically, I told him, listen, I don't want to do any business with you anymore, blah, 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 blah. Here's why. He understood, he was mad, and then again, a couple weeks later, we shook hands and we made up, and he just wanted to kind of reconfirm, hey, I'm good to bring some cars up there and everything. I said, absolutely. So you just kind of heard a little bit of that phone call, but that's the way you do shit in business. You don't hold grudges with people, because sometimes the bridges that you burn are the bridges that you need to cross in order to get somewhere. So that's my motto, at least, and that's my theory. It's kind of like the deal where you're dealing with. I'm gonna give you all this example. All right. So let's say you have you have your real estate broker who goes and finds you deals and brokers real estate for you, right? And let's say he finds this piece of real estate that these other 2 brokers have listed, but these 2 brokers want 6% commission, and this guy over here wants 3%, and these 2 aren't going to budge on their 6%, so now you're at 9% commission. Well, guess what I usually do? This is typically what I'll do, is I'll pay 9% commission, and people are like, oh my gosh, you're so stupid, blah, 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 blah. Listen, bitch, it's my life, I'm going to live it, and I'm going to do it the way that I want to. I didn't mean to say that, it come off wrong, but it is what it is. So think about the big picture here. I got this one real estate broker, he's my only connection. Well, guess what? Me paying that other 6% on top of that 3% that my broker wants, guess what happens then? These 2 guys are now an ace in the hole in my pocket. Now I've made a connection with them, and they're going to bring me more deals. Maybe I have a commercial piece of property that I want to lease out one day. Guess what? They might have a big account that wants to go in there, like an Acme or a big food market or whatever it might be. So always don't burn bridges, and when you're equivalent over 3%, if you don't have 3% profit built into what you're doing, you shouldn't be doing it in the begin with. Back in the car I go. Oh, this is hard without a camera person. Try to vlog all this, alright? Oh, fuck. Ooh, it's hotter than 2 dogs screwing in a sack. Ah. The air's so hot, you feel cold, like you get the tingles. That's what I got right now. So, right now I'm headed up to Dover and headed up to Bobby Jones' podcast that he runs. He actually had me on this podcast. Oh, don't take my word for this. It was probably 3 years ago now. It might even have been longer than that. I'm not exactly sure, but long story short, it's been a while. And what I was thinking about doing was hooking him up with some motivated gear, obviously for having me on his podcast and all this kind of stuff, you know what I mean? Just another motivated shirt out there on the streets is the way that I look at it. So, without further ado, let's continue on going. I know for a fact that these questions that I'm about to be asked are like some hard-hitting, like personal questions. All right, check this out. It's Bobby's truck. Apparently we share the same taste in wheels and tires for lifted trucks, because I'm here, and this is actually just his podcast studio right here. It's kind of freaking cool, actually. He's got like a media company too. He owns Brightside Exteriors and roofing and all of that. Like, they do a lot of stuff. So anyway, let's go ahead on in here and check out what Bobby's got going on. back at headquarters now. Uh-oh, the door's locked. Everybody's gone. It's past 5 o'clock. Nobody wants to stick around and work. Just fine. I'm not complaining. Pro tip though, Dylan is still working, and I'm not hating on any of the other employees, but you know, he's working hard on some stuff that he wants to progress and propel forward in life. So he is, no pun intended, like the podcast I was on, he's going the extra mile to get shit done. You know what I mean? And I see that. I respect that hustle. And you know, if you are employed by somebody else, trust me, they take note of people who work after hours. They take note of people who are like pushing and crushing it to push themselves into bigger and better limits and wanting to move up within the ladder. And it doesn't go unnoticed, not here at least.